The nanny left her phone on my kitchen counter. She thought I was at work. I was not. The phone lit up with a message preview. I should not have read it. But I did. And what I found on that phone was not just a conversation. What I found was a plan. A coordinated, documented plan to take my children away from me using footage they had staged inside my own home. My ex-wife Claire and I had been separated for 11 months. The divorce was filed. Custody proceedings had started. I had my 2 kids, 7 and 9, 4 days a week under a temporary arrangement. 3 months ago I hired a nanny named Simone to help during work hours. She came with references. She was calm. My kids liked her. I trusted her completely. I should not have trusted her at all. Claire had always been precise. In our marriage, in our arguments, in every conversation that mattered. When the separation happened, she moved quickly and strategically. Her attorney filed motions I had not anticipated. She requested primary custody, citing what she called an unstable home environment. I had no idea what that phrase meant at the time. I was about to find out exactly where it came from. Simone had been with us 3 months. She handled school pickups, after school hours, dinner prep when I worked late. She had a key to the house. She knew the alarm code. The kids called her by name without hesitation. She texted me updates about their day. She seemed like exactly what I needed. She was exactly what Claire needed. The phone was unlocked. The message thread at the top had Claire's name on it. I read 3 lines before I understood what I was looking at. The third message from Claire said, "Make sure you get the angle from the left side. The one from last Tuesday looked too staged." Staged. I read it again. I set the phone down. I picked it back up. I read the entire thread from the beginning. It went back 8 weeks. 8 weeks of messages. Claire directing Simone on what situations to create, how to frame them, what language to use in her own written reports. Simone was being paid separately outside our household arrangement to document incidents that demonstrated I was an unfit parent. Some of those incidents were real moments recontextualized. Some of them had been arranged entirely for the camera on Simone's phone. I called my brother Ryan that night. I told him everything. He said, "Do not confront Simone, do not confront Claire, do not change a single thing about your daily routine. Keep everything identical." Then he said the thing I needed to hear most: if they filmed your home without your consent to use in a court proceeding, you have every legal right to film your own home. I ordered 4 cameras the next morning. They arrived in 2 days. I installed 4 cameras across the house. Living room, kitchen, the hallway near the kids' rooms, and the entryway. All within my legal right as the homeowner. I did not tell Simone. I did not tell Claire. I kept every routine identical: school pickups, mealtimes, my work schedule. I needed them to keep doing exactly what they had been doing. For the next 6 days, they did. On day 6, I watched Simone move my sun jacket from the hook where I always hung it and place it deliberately on the kitchen floor. Then she photographed it on her phone. On day 9, I watched her tell my daughter, on camera, to say that Daddy sometimes forgets to give us dinner. My daughter looked confused. She said, "But that is not true." Simone told her to try again. My daughter said, "But that is not what happens." Simone told her to just repeat what she had said. My daughter walked away. And I had every second of it on camera. I brought the footage to my family attorney on a Thursday. She watched 12 minutes without speaking. Then she said, "This changes everything." She filed an emergency motion that afternoon to introduce the evidence before the next custody hearing. She also filed a separate complaint to the State Bar against Claire's attorney for the potential submission of fabricated evidence. The hearing was in 19 days. I counted every single one. The judge watched the footage of Simone coaching my daughter. She watched it twice. The second time she asked the bailiff to pause it. She looked at Claire's attorney and asked him to explain the instruction being given on screen. He said he had no prior knowledge of the footage contents. The judge said, "I am going to give you a moment to consult with your client." That moment lasted 40 minutes. When they came back, Claire's attorney withdrew every fabricated incident report from the custody petition. I have primary custody of my children. The temporary arrangement was reversed in full. Simone was terminated and faces civil charges for breach of fiduciary duty. Claire's petition was struck. Her attorney is under state bar investigation. The judge noted in her ruling that the conduct documented in the footage represented a serious breach of the integrity of the court process. The civil case is still ongoing. But my kids slept in their rooms that night. Both of them. And that is the only outcome that ever actually mattered to me. If this story hit you, smash that like button right now. Subscribe and turn on the bell. New stories drop every single week. Drop protected in the comments. What would you have done if someone tried to use your own home against you? I read every single one.